special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block it. And shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Hand off to the back. The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short in the first down.
And now a 3rd down, the opening drive of this championship game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And the Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain. Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. We'll try to run it with the option. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to it.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, tie. They connect for 6. Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Running back with the football. It's hard running there through a tackle. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Look out. Room to run here. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
A quick throw out left, complete. Touchdown, Alabama. Strong game by this quarterback. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Caught over the middle. It's Hodges. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Sooners looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down play for this offense. Can they pick up the first on the ground? That's a big hit at the end, but even with a fresh set of downs.
Here's a great example of the back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Ran down
down the middle. It's Hodges. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it. He's open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They'll try the ground game here. Oh, what a move.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short to the goal line.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run the option. He gets loose. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's second down. He's looking to throw. And the completion made. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Jostled for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, start the ball to 44.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Second down after that previous play. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. He stopped short of the mark, so it's 4th down now.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. A play action, looking to throw. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. 1st and 10 play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. The Sooners will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. A deep shot to the left side. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop.
And they heave it deep downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Touchdown! Yearz Ncaa. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And now from the pistol formation. Off the play fake on first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to a 39.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. A new set of downs after that completion. He'll hand it off. Fights. Powerful running. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness. Yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice game.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. It's an option look. Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it? Oh, they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now? Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep to the right side. And that one's picked off. What a play. He goes there and quickly, but that's a tank accolade for this defense. Important play.
Well, I'm not shocked here at all by this play. The offense is facing a 3rd and long. Why not just throw it up and take a chance? Maybe you get a completion. Maybe you get a pass interference. Worst case, it's intercepted. But it's almost like a punt. The ball is thrown so far downfield.
They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So quickly all the way up to the 36 in its first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He bought some time, now lets it go. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Looking deep down the left side. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Extra point splits the uprights. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The completion makes it 2nd down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Yeah, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. It's a quick grab. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
This will likely be the last play of the half. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Looks right and lets it fly. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. kick this away to begin the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field, trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And looking to throw now on first down. Short connection to the tight end here.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Receiver makes the grab. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw again. Checks this down to the running back. Just trucks through the defender. They'll play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff to the right side. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
It's hard to be in man cover.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. First and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown. What an amazing comeback here. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. First down and 10. The shotgun handoff here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain the run game, held him just 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He dumps it off to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. And third and short, they hand the ball off. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
A sack makes it 2nd down and forever. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery.
This defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball. They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. It's a quarterback keeper. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
But it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And the receivers got it. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks left and finds his target there. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
The receiver grabs it. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to...
Touchdown time. This offense is still clicking. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. This should be the last play of the quarter. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. That one is knocked away and incomplete. Good defensive play on the last play of the third quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And this pass is caught. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. That's a massive play. It moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pulls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
Slides the quick throw. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Touchdown, Sooners. Still no answer for this offense. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That ball snagged for a completion. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down mark. Good job by the defense.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that, man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. He keeps it on the design run. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Alabama.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
The game moves the ball to the 34. The important 3rd down play coming up. Can he get there on the ground? Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Now that stop is going to bring up 4th down, and looking at the clock, I think it's a no-brainer. In a 2-possession game, you've got to go for this, and you've got to hope to convert to stay in the game.
He shreds the tackle. The Sooners are on the move here.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Looking to pass this time. Quick catch over the middle.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. The Sooners pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Quarterback drops back. That pass is caught. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Caught by the receiver. Finds room at the 30. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. And the Sooners with 1st and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes a quick catch. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Looking to chuck it again. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up 3rd and 10. Press coverage now from the secondary. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Contact as he let the ball go. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Great catch when they desperately needed it. So a huge score, but now with the conference championship on the line, they got to get the ball back and score again.
This may decide the result of the conference championship right here. All of the focus is going to be on the special teams units. Who's going to get this onside kick?
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Working clock with the ground game. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They're going to run the option. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Short pass finds the tight end. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, they've got him! A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? They'll run it out of the shotgun, and they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back, but I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
And he got it to tie the game here in the final seconds. Barring something crazy, we're headed for overtime. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To go with a direct snap. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the first down and still motoring. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. So here we go. The offense has first and goal here in overtime. First and goal. They'll try to run it in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second and goal for the offense. They fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, when you're defending this offense coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see down in the red zone, but it winds up getting them a few yards.
Let's see what the call is on this critical third and goal as he tried to punch it in overtime. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, it's a huge overtime interception. That's it. Game over. The defense makes the decisive play to win it in overtime.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.